Come on. This place is dead. So I came to the mall with a long shot that I was going to be able to get these Vans. I came here thinking it was a long shot. The store's not going to be open. I'm an idiot for going to the mall. But I don't know. We don't know how much damage this hurricane's going to do. So I figured I would just... Because, like, our trip to Italy, we literally leave next Friday. And, I mean, this could have, like, devastating impacts where, like, everything closes down and nothing opens. So I needed, unfortunately, these shoes. Because mine are just horrible. And can't bring them to Italy. So I was like, the malls. I read it online. Like, I looked it up on Facebook. And they were like, oh, we're open till 4 today. No, now it's raining. They're like, yeah, we're going to be open till 4 today. And obviously, like, the stores in the mall don't have to open. So I was like, oh, this is like a 50-50 chance if it's open or not. I'm walking in the mall. Nobody in there. It's so dead. It's honestly a little bit creepy. And I, like, turned the corner. I'm like, oh, I almost didn't go because every store I saw was literally closed. And so I was like, oh, there's no way Vans is going to be open. So I was going to turn around. I was like, okay, let me just turn the corner because it was, like, right there. I was like, let me just look. And I turned the corner and it was open. I was like, oh my God, I'm so shocked that they're open. And there was, like, two guys working. They were so nice, but they're going to close up soon. It's about, like, almost 2 o'clock right now. So I think they're just going to close and leave. But again, I don't know how devastating this hurricane's going to be. And if it is that devastating, like, our first flight takes off from Tampa to Atlanta, and then so if something does happen like that Friday morning, like, we're just gonna drive to Atlanta, like, we're going on our trip, so we're just gonna drive to Atlanta and then figure it out because we paid a lot of money for it. And as long as, like, nothing dire happens, like, fingers crossed, like, we're still gonna go. So I just thought, like, let me just get this stuff in now so I don't have to worry about it after the hurricane, because, like, what if everything's, like, closes down, you know? So I just picked up some Vans. And now I'm going to go see Adriana and pick up a board game from her because I'm obsessed with it. I think I mentioned, but today is my actual birthday. And there's a hurricane, obviously, coming. Hurricane Milton, category 5, 4, whatever. And it's Tuesday right now. It's supposed to hit Thursday. So everybody's, like, getting ready. So everything's, like, pretty much closed. But we did find a bar/restaurant that is open. And it's one of my favorite places, the Wild Rover in the West Chase area. So we called. They said they're going to be open pretty much all night. Like, regular hours, probably till 9 or 10. And so we're going to go there. We're just going to go get dinner, maybe have a couple drinks, and just, like, hang out before we're actually stuck inside for multiple days because of this storm. So yeah, we're all safely, like, boarded up. Everything's inside at all of our family's houses. So we all, like, feel comfortable going out. And yeah, what a way to celebrate a birthday. But as long as, like, we're all safe after this, like, I'm fine. Like, it doesn't matter. So we're just gonna go eat and then come on home. That's the only thing that got damaged. Thank God. Pool looks good. I've been up for like a few hours now. And nothing like where we are, thank God, is like too damaged. There's like, I know there's like a few trees out in the neighborhood, or they're down in the neighborhood and along some of the other main roads, but it looks like everything else is pretty okay. My mom just went home to go check on our house, and we're just making breakfast right now, and then we're probably gonna leave and go back home as well. I will say it is nice and cool outside though, which is better than it being scorching hot with power outages. Hi, mamas. Hi. Come on.
Is she using the same recipes?
Oh wait, there's a bunch. Is there water on the left? If there's a, I think it is. Holy shit.
You can see this portion right here is the apartment complex where the risk is. This is zone X.
Oh my God.
All up here.
Well, at least it didn't. Okay, so we're home. There thankfully is not too much damage. There are definitely some don't mind this, I'm trying to pull it off. There's definitely some damage in our neighborhood, like with trees down and stuff like that. We don't have power, but our neighbor gave us a generator so we could run our fridge. Thank God. So none of our food goes bad. And then, yeah, so we're just gonna wait and see if it's nice and blue and sunny out, and it is like a nice breeze. But we're gonna wait and see if the power comes back on. And in the meantime, I'm gonna try to get the rest of this off my arm because it's just starting to itch really bad. And it's gonna take me a while because it hurts. And I mean hurts to get off. I don't know what's today? Saturday? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Day 3 with no power. But I just got home. I've opened all the windows. Those windows are open. These windows are open. We've been very lucky that a lot of our family members and friends have had power. So we slept at our family friends, Janet and Barry's, last night, and they got power back on yesterday. Literally, Janet was like, oh, were you guys looking at the map? And like, that's why you called, because you knew we had, you saw us get power back on. And we were like, oh no, we didn't even know if you had power or not. We were just like calling to ask. And she said, literally, as soon as the power went on and we called, like, to ask if we could stay there, which is just so funny because my uncle's house, there's just so many people. And like our cousins from New York. So it's my mom and her siblings' cousins, so they're older, so they're like my second cousins. They got in from New York yesterday, so they're staying at my uncle's now as well. So there's just too many people, too many dogs in that house, and we really didn't. And it is a little bit farther for us, and Janet and Barry don't live that far down the road, so we just thought if they had power, we'll stay there, and they did, so that was very nice of them. But it is nice and breezy outside right now, which is lovely. And I'm gonna go up to the shop and do some work from there. I'm gonna just take my big laptop, my big MacBook, which I've been lugging everywhere because I have a desktop Mac and not like a laptop, which this is making me want a laptop and not a desktop. I might lug it up to the shop and do some work there because we have power and internet. So I think we're gonna do that, and then hopefully we get power on today. So like in our area, there's about 374,000 people left with no power, and I'm just kind of like going off of the last Hurricane Helene. We got power back around like the high 200s, when there were like high 200s left. So hopefully it'll be around that same time, so we'll get power like today or maybe tomorrow, which would be nice. And luckily it's the weekend. I don't really have to go into work or anything like that. I've just been helping out my mom in the shop and whatnot. I keep like checking the map to see if we've gotten power, but hopefully we'll get some later. But it is not the end of the world. We are fed, we still have a house, and we have somewhere to sleep. So that is really all I can ask for. It is a very long time later. I came to St. Pete. Kevin called me and asked like if I wanted to go get lunch, because like him, Adriana, and Andrew were gonna go eat, and I said, why not? Let's go do something that's not daunting. Like everything like has been a little crazy because of the hurricane, and like everything like I've done the past 4 days has been like surrounding that. So I just thought it would be nice to do something that didn't involve like because of the hurricane. So we came, oh, hi little bug, came here and we went to Juno and the Peacock and just had some lunch. I had a burger. I think all of us had burgers actually. This is so bright. We are finally home and we finally have power. It is Sunday, so we've been out of power since Wednesday night. Thank God, like we've had family and friends who had power and like we were able to stay with them at night. I mean, during the day it was just very like, out and about and like just making sure I didn't stay at anybody's like house too long, because I always like feel bad staying at somebody else's house and like not doing anything, just like sitting there doing nothing. So wherever, like I slept at my uncle's, we slept at my mom's friend's house, and just like, so we'd sleep there, I'd wake up and I would like leave. Whether I came home like just, and we have like a dog, so I don't like, because Draco is a little bit annoying and needy and barky, so I just feel bad. And I don't like to have him in people's houses, like, barking up a storm and, like, running around their stuff. So, during the day, like, we would come home. Or, like, I would go a few of the days, like, I had to work, do some work stuff. So, I had to go to the shop because we had power there, thank God. And I was able to, like, bring my giant Mac desktop computer, because I don't have a laptop, I have a desktop. And I could pick it up and bring it, which is nice. And just take it to the shop and work for a little, and then come back home, and then go back and like stay wherever we were staying. So that was nice. And this is the first time like I've been able to shower, but I haven't been able to wash my hair for like a week. So this just feels so nice to just have clean hair, because my hair is super curly, so I can't just like let it air dry. I have to like blow dry it and then like straighten it or curl it or whatever. Or like if I do leave it curly, I have to put like a bunch of products in my hair that I just didn't bring with me to other people's houses, because it's just a lot, honestly. Like my hair, having curly hair is just an issue on its own, you know? So So it's just been really nice to have washed hair and power back on. And I'm doing laundry right now. My mom went to my uncle's, who stayed with my Uncle Joey, because their cousins are in town and they're from New York, and she made like a whole Sunday sauce. And I was gonna go, but he lives like 30-ish minutes away, which it's like when I'm in the car getting there, it's really not that bad because we used to live over there. So it's not like a horrible drive, but to drive there and then like sit, eat, and hang out, because I don't want to like eat and leave. That's rude. So to sit and hang out when I just have so much to do. Like I have to clean my whole room because it's a mess. And then really like start putting stuff in my suitcase for Italy, and I have to do some work things. And like I've just been living on the road for the last 4.5 days. It's like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, like almost 5 days. So I really don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. Luckily, all we did was lose power. Like, we aren't in a flood zone. We're not in an evacuation zone. Thank God. We are off to dinner for my mom's birthday. Her birthday is literally 6 days after mine. She got me this cute little snake necklace to match my snake tattoo. And then, I mean, we're going to Italy, so we didn't do anything big, but I got her this little cute little pumpkin guy and these flowers. And she got me these flowers. And then, I mean, like, our birthday trip is, oops, I just kicked that, is clearly Italy. So we didn't go big this year. I dropped Draco's bone under the couch, so I had to give it to him before he freaked out while we were gone. But yeah, off to dinner we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you. Nice.